This is the reason why I'm asking, because you haven't finished intro to macros, so I'm kind of doubting the other ones. That's the reason I say this. Okay, so go ahead and start your body cam. We're going to do the tour now. All right, you got your body cam started? All right, so when we come in here for meeting, all unbadged officers will stand behind this row. All your badged officers will stand behind this row. All your vested officers, like me, will stand behind this row. If they have a scarf around their neck, they're colonels, they will stand right here. And then all your gens in the suits and the chief will stand up on the stage. Any questions? All right, follow me out in this hall real quick. These are your offices for IA, SWAT, FTO office, traffic control, gang task force offices. So whenever you interview one of those positions, you will always do that /do knock knock before you enter, and then wait for them to tell you come in. Follow me. Bathroom in real life, you can RP it by putting your character in here while you go to the bathroom. That's all that's in that room. If you ever want to RP put an evidence away, this is our evidence room locker. Follow me this way real quick. This is our bullpen, so if you ever need to do paperwork, like turn in a body cam on an arrest, you'll come in here and then do /Flobby paperwork. And that way you can go post your body cam and arrest record of who you arrested. As an unbadged officer, right now this is your main way of earning medals besides staying online. This will spawn you a car downstairs. Other than that, you are not to spawn a car downstairs. This will have a red dot on it. You are the only one allowed in that car, only one that can get in that car. As an unbadged officer, you are not to talk to anybody on the street. If they ask you a question, give them a short, straight answer, and then try to get away from them, because most of the time they will try to trap you to where they can tase you and kill you out of that car. So you really don't want to talk to anybody until you get your badge. That way, if you do die, you'll respawn back in our HP. This is Chief's office, so same rules apply. When you come here, you'll do /do knock knock, wait for them to tell you to enter. Any questions? For when you get your badge, this is contraband missions. You will have to get your badge to do these because you will be required to get out of the car. So as an unbadged, you cannot do these yet. Any questions so far? All right, we're going to floor 0, sir, floor 0. Sorry about that. To answer her real quick. This is our changing room, so if you ever want to RP changing your uniform, you can come in here and do that. That's all that's in there is locker rooms. That's about it. This is our armory room. So if you ever want to RP cleaning your gun, you can come in here and do that. Other than that, that's about all that's in. So this is our shooting range. Whenever you come in here and you want to shoot, you'll but slash flobby shooting range hot, so other officers know you're in here shooting. You understand that part? For right now, go in that blue circle, grab a specialty equipment set and ammo. That'll give you a taser and ammo for that taser. Okay, go ahead and pull your taser out. Click that little fist under your red and blue bar. All right, so that's how you cycle through your weapon. So whenever you need to cycle through your weapons, you always click that little fist, and then whenever you're inside PD, always put that away. All right, follow me real quick. So this is our HP. Whenever you die, you'll respawn in this room. You will always throw up that 10-100. If you can remember the name of who shot you or who killed you, slash flobby, type it in the blue chat. After that, forget about it. Because new life, new memory. Can't remember who killed you from a previous life. If you do, type in flobby chat. After that, forget about it. You do have a 15-minute cooldown from that place you died at, so you cannot go back to that place for 15 minutes. If you drive by there, that's fine, but you cannot stop and interact with people at that spot you died at. That 15 minutes is up. And if you see that guy that killed you, you cannot go after him until he commits another crime. As soon as you can see him commit another crime, then you can try to pull him over and interact with him. But until that, you cannot mess with him again. Any questions? Right across. So this is our taser training room and shooting room. So whenever you come into this room, throw your macros before you tase anybody or shoot anybody. You do consent to being shot or tased when you come in this room. So make sure you have your gun out if they're tasing in here or if they're shooting in here. So that way you can play with them and practice. Other than that, you will never tase or shoot anybody outside of this room unless you are outside of this building on a call when you're getting shot at or you're trying to capture a suspect. Any questions? All right, follow me real quick. So when you're in a car, you'll go in this blue circle. That's how you leave the garage. If you're on a scooter, you cannot leave the garage on that scooter. You have to go outside the 401 office and spawn your scooter out there, and then you can drive off. Because you cannot enter the garage on a scooter or leave the garage on a scooter. Any questions? So this red circle is how we spawn our non-patrol car. Once a day, you can spawn a car. You'll always try to find a vested officer or above to go with you to spawn that. So if you want to step in that circle, you can spawn your car. That is the only time you're allowed to spawn that car for the daily medal. So if you go to factions and gangs, you can collect that reward for it. Any questions? All right, follow me real quick. For whenever you go 10-6, you will always spawn a non-police car to drive out the garage. You are not allowed to take any police car on a 10-6. This is when you'll go upgrade your car or upgrade your business. Any questions? All right, go ahead and